last time. What is this kid talking about, dude? What is this whole thing going on Rap Fame? Because he's causing too much commotion on Rap Fame. So what, dog? It's not my fault. Shit, I started some shit, dude. I used the characters and put them to my sense of what I'm speaking with, of rapping wise. Rap Fame, Odd Instinct. I'm not saying stop what you're doing and go check it out. You can always stop what you're doing and go check it out, Odd Instinct, on Rap Fame. I don't like people highlighting topics for them to go follow, dude. That's Rap Fame, and that's the app you downloaded. And then look for Odd Instinct. I'm right there. I don't like that shit. That's just not right. But anyways, back to what I was saying. What's up with this kid? What's he talking about? Why does he make it seem like he knows something that we don't know? Or why does it seem like he's like on top of something that we are not? Or what does it seem like he knows something that we don't know? What does he know? What's he starting? What's this dramatic problem we got going on TikTok right now? Because it's causing a lot of commotion around my network of reporters that have to report about this, and it's fun for them. But at the moment, it's not, because they don't have an answer to what they're reporting of. All right. So for that conclusion, we want to know what's up with the kid. The kid is fine, dude. The kid's in perfect condition, dude. His hair is growing right. You know, he's been eating right. He needs money and clothes, but he's all right, dude. The kid's been all right, dude. You know, he's been through some painful events. We don't want to get too detailed what's going on with him and his piano and what's been going on with his whole painting career and his life and artist. But what's going on with him mentally, it's we don't know who he's talking to at the moment. We see him talking to himself, and we don't see no response or no opposite opponent talking to him. So we don't know if he's out of it or if he's assuming someone's there or creating a character. That's what we have up to date. Now we go live with the person that speaks about this shit. Let me tell you something, dude. Forget that guy, dude. Fuck that guy, dude. He came in here talking smack about me. I told him clearly, dude, what I was doing from the beginning, dude. You want to act like you don't pay attention, dude? Say something, dude. I'm gonna let you slide right now, dude. Anyways, back to what I was saying, dude. My name is Louis, dude. Odd Instinct. You guys might know him by Odd Instinct, dude. The person that got abducted by the UFO, dude. He got hit with a light. A red light tag. Pff, you're it. Highlighted. Pff, oh. They highlighted me with the laser. You know the dog laser? Pff, oh. They hit me one time with that laser. Bam! That's the one. Bam! As the light hit me, I came inside my body. Went inside my body out to the universe. Went around the universe to heaven. Came back down with the return look. Bam! Just because of that laser. Pff. You know that military laser they got to point things? Pff. A fucking UFO pulled up and just hit me with the laser. Bam! So that traces us back to Solomon's Keys. Back in history. This is how serious it gets now. It's simple as hell like that, but this is bigger than what you think, right? So they sent a disc with the light to come censor a 88 kid, myself. And I'm at the rock crying, you know, because I was hearing things already prior to the finding of the coin. This is in the middle of before I find the coin, you know. 9 years after I find the coin, I go cry to the rock. So if you want to take it all the way back, let's take it all the way back to the coin. So my innocence got stolen by my baby mama, right? It led me to go work for day by day, so I had to work because y'all don't want to talk about it. Anyways, I went to go work for it, and I figured out that I bumped into some criminals that had a safe. You know, I was never a criminal like that, but they found a safe, and I allowed them to get in the car, and we went. So they said it was a safe. It could have been a time scale. It could have been a time, whatever. You know, those underground things that they find eventually from the past to the present. I don't know what they're called, time pills or something like that. Either way, this fool found a refrigerator or safe. I don't know what it was. It was locked. It looked like a safe. But I made him get in the trunk. I put the safe in front, and I drove to my friend's house. I didn't want him to see when we were going, which was around the corner. I got off with the safe. I told him wait in the trunk. I opened it up. Something fell in my hand. I let him out the safe. He checked it out. I told him to dispose of it, and then I took off. So as I took off, right, I left my homie with my friend where I didn't want him to see where we were going. So anyways, I took off, right? I take off, and I do a deed, and I heard something. I don't know what it was. I didn't know that very second I got possessed. I grabbed the coin, and I could just remember seeing the gold coin. It wasn't gold, it was white gold. And I remember looking at the coin and putting it in my pocket without telling not even my friend or the person watching me open the safe. It popped in my hand. Like I opened the safe and it just landed in my hand. So it's an event of past to present. I can't show no confirmation. I can't give you no confirmation. I'm telling you because I experienced this and I could identify it because it makes sense and it came back to me. You understand what I'm saying? There's no need for me to make it up. There wouldn't be no need for me to manipulate shit because I don't want nothing out of this, you know? But I'm identifying what happened to me because this is irrelevant that we bow down to such things in the past that create a blockage of us understanding further beyond. You know what I'm talking about? Like we create a paradox of saying you can no longer think further than that because it doesn't pay you to think further than that. You're by the day right now and get your ass to work. That doesn't work for us humans no more, you know? Because us humans realize that we live life one fucking time. So for me to stop doing what I need to do to develop a sense to continue further on in life, to pay attention to your job, for you to move and progress your time, for you to do what I gotta do, thinking how to think further beyond, you got me fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think you understand what I'm trying to say. We think we're in freedom. We're not in freedom, dude. To be free is to be born with freedom of free of whatever it is you have to fight a necessity against. That's really to be free. In this world, we face the necessity of having to eat and survive and pay for accommodation for their life here now because they made it a rule, a systematic of obedience following civil rights and law and whatnot. If you don't pay the bill, if you don't pay this, you get kicked out, you know, whatnot. So they made it a way of living that if you don't play their ball game, you're not accommodated to be successful. That's not right no more, you know? That's not the way to live life no more. Because in this world, they made a fair line where we divide this way of being from what's right is right and wrong is wrong. And what's right is that every human only lives one fucking time. So for us to give ourselves a downgrade to say we're born with nothing to get something, you got me fucked up. This is why we lasted 23,000 years already to get to this point. So we came and understood that modern sense developed a way for us to be paid just for birth to continue life if we want to work or not. That should be a choice of ours because God gave us a trinity to make the choice of good and bad. Who the hell are we to apply this must do this way for that way? That's not a freedom of an independence. You see how they manipulate that? A true independence will pay a price for every human that's alive to be paid for the necessity to grow an environment of government rights, of civil rights, for it to be what it is now, present. You understand how strong that it makes us? So the government grows by taking care of us because now we pay the price for them, you know, for being independent people. They need to nurture us and take care of us because we have money for them to take from us if they make it a proper way of living for us. You understand what I'm saying? Through this independence. We proclaim that, and it goes with our gospel because ain't nothing more fair in this life than the words of saving yourself and creating something for you to be saved. You got to invite others or show them how to make that. That's the purpose of the gospel. You know what I'm talking about? Now, getting back to my theory on what I understand. Hold on, stop the camera, Zay.